Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a video, but it's a little different today. It's going to be a voiceover with no script. Everything is off the top of my head, so if it sounds like I'm everywhere, that is because I am going freestyle mode and just going with whatever comes to the top of my head. So, with that being said, I'm just going to say it how it is. No filter. I'm going to try and not cuss, but if it happens, it happens. If you come across this video, my name is Rick. I'm 29, and all I fucking do is play games and smoke. Because for some reason, I can't find a job for the last 8 months. You know, I didn't graduate high school. I, you know, I'm not claiming to be the smartest person in the room, but I can tell you for damn sure I am not the dumbest person in the room either. Because I've met some dumbasses. I've met some dumbasses in life. And there's been multiple of people that don't even have common sense. That just feels like a superpower. But I digress. It's just like I'm at a point in life where I'm starting to get depressed because my life just feels like it's not gonna go anywhere at the age I am now. And my life, I'm not saying my life is difficult or I'm in a shitty situation or anything like that, because I do have people that did look out for me or are looking out for me and helping me. But I know in everyone's life that it gets to a point where you can only help someone so much to the point where they need to get the point in order to better themselves. And that's what I feel like where I'm at with everyone. Not in a bad way, but it's at a point where they're probably like, what am I doing? Why is it taking it so long for me to find a job to make income? And it's not even really me, bro. Like I've been applying for like this last 8+ months. It's almost been a freaking year and nobody's trying to hire me, bro. And then when I do go for an interview, they just tell me in like the next 3 days that they're not hiring me. And it just demotivates me to keep applying because it just seems like I'm wasting my time. Like, for instance, I have two stories that I can tell you. Like, recently, I go to a McDonald's. First off, I hate how the hiring process is nowadays compared to how it was back then, where you only had to walk in and show them your resume and and they might call you back. You know, it was a human that you were talking to. Now you're going through a bot that looks at your resume and then you got to hope that the bot sends it to HR for them to set up an interview with you. I hate sending interviews with like those automated text chat bots. Like if you ever applied, you know what I'm talking about if you applied to like McDonald's or like a 7-Eleven or something, they have like that bot chat thing that pops up and they talk to you and they ask you what's going on and if you're trying to position and stuff like that. Dude, I hate going through that and then you walk into the store and you tell them that you're there for an interview and everyone is there is just looking at you like a dumbass. Like they don't know You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. Like for instance, I went to a McDonald's one time. I took a bus there, and I get there and it was busy. I tell the cashier that I'm here for an interview, but I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So I go use the bathroom. 10 minutes passes, mind you, while I'm doing all that, and I go back to the front to the cashier and be like, "All right, I'm ready now." And she goes tells the lady, the hiring manager, mind you, the hiring manager literally tells me, this is not a good time. Can you come back tomorrow at like 2:30?" So I'm like, okay, maybe if I come back tomorrow, it'll show initiative that I really need the job. So I come back tomorrow and the same shit happens, but I don't use the bathroom this time, you know? And basically, she gives me the runaround. She's like, ugh, you know, instead of just coming, can we just reschedule for another day? Can you just call ahead of time? So she just prints out like the store receipt with the store number on there, and I just go on with my day after she hands it to me. And I'm not gonna do that, man. Like it's McDonald's. It's McDonald's. Be real. Be real. You're gonna bust your ass for that? Be real. No. Then another incident that just makes me feel like this and what motivated me to make this video is that I get a text back from the bot thing saying my interview is ready for tomorrow. So I gotta come at 2:30. So I get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. I get ready. It's 1:30. I get on the bus. I go there. I'm on time by like 5 minutes, but there's a cashier busy with two customers. So I'm waiting in line. It's 2:30 on the dot. I tell him, "Yo, I'm here for an interview." Mind you, it's him and another young guy there. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, maybe, I might have a chance of getting hired here." And guess what? It's a big dude that's around my age that's somehow a hiring manager. And the look that he gave up on his face that he gave to me, I can already tell you that he was not going to hire me. He was just going through the process because he had to, because it was scheduled. So we go through the interview. I tell him where I work at: McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, AT&T, Subway, Paulo Tropical, the all nine. I tell him, I give him my experience. I tell him that I know stuff, and he told me basically in a professional way, "Fuck off. I'll let you know in a couple of days that we're not hiring you." They just give you that professionalism that they're gonna call you in the next couple of days and let you know what their answer is. I get home an hour later, I get the email of they're not hiring me. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just defeated, man. I'm just defeated. I'm at the point now where I just don't even want to continue looking for a job because all it is doing is just wasting my money, even though it's $5, and it's just wasting my time when I could be sitting here probably learning a trait like editing videos or Blender or making content if I had an audience for that, you know? Like that is exactly why I just am where I'm at now, man. Like I'm just at the point where like life is just I'm just defeated. Like no matter what I do, it's just I'm at a point no matter what I do, I'm always going to get bonked on top of the head and get reset back to level zero. I get that's part of life, but there are people that I see out there in the world where that doesn't happen to them. Or there's people out there that have fame that don't deserve fame. You get what I'm saying? Or there's people in positions they are in life and they're ungrateful for it. They do dumb shit, fried shit, and then go to jail. You know? There's positionings in life that are being taken up by people that don't deserve it. It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. I'm at a point in life where I don't want to say I want to unalive myself, but I'm at a point where I just want to give up, you know? I just don't want to give a fuck about nothing. Nothing. Like a homeless person that has no ambition, that has nothing, that he just lives on the street. That's kind of how I feel. And you know what blows my mind is that I don't mean to put this person's business out there because I know they watch my shit. There is no way that my brother has a criminal background and he can get a job before me and I have no background. I have more experience. I'm not a hothead and I don't do fried shit, you know. I'm a good Samaritan. I'm a good citizen to society. It just doesn't make any sense to me how someone like that can get hired on like that, but someone like me, they're just like, nah, fuck off. We don't need you, man. Like, this is how I know the world is fucked, bro. How do we hire a president that so called has these felonies, but we can't hire veterans or other people that are jobless, but yet you guys are giving the jobs to people, I don't want to sound like an asshole, that don't live in our country and don't speak a lick of English and people that are just, they don't deserve it. I don't know, man. I'm just at a point in life where it just feels like nothing is just going to according to plan. And I get that that's life, but at the same time, where's my break, man? Like, when is there going to be a time in my life instead of me asking for help? When is it going to be my turn to help the people that used to help me? When can I return the favor to them? You get me, bruv? You have to understand from a man's perspective that men provide, in some fashion. Doesn't matter where and what area, it's just in some fashion. And like right now, it just feels like as a man, like I have nothing going for myself. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how I have a girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how I have a girlfriend when I have no future or anything going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Like this life doesn't make sense to me. And that's pretty much just how I feel, man, about like my life right now. It just it doesn't make any sense, like how things are and stuff like that. I guess moving forward, I mean, I can't give up, and I guess I'm just gotta keep applying, and hopefully, I'll get to it. I'm not usually the person to get depressed and dwell on things. That's not who I am. Just right now, I'm defeated. And that's pretty much all I gotta say, man.